Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for September 23rd, 2014. These are the two chickens that I have presented today. They've really been presenting lately, and I think I'll probably do some of these readings and then still with the old deck, but as I'm forming the new deck, I don't actually have the physical cards yet, so we're just working with the pictures and then the writings and the concepts, and then I've actually had a lot of chickens present, and I never talk about it in the weekly or the live chicken oracle, because they'll just present for a couple days, and a week or a week and a half or 2 week period. It's hard to tell you every little detail of everything, so I think this is kind of nice because they are presenting, and this is also the live oracle. Karma is to the left here, and then punk rock is to the right, and they've both been really present lately and presenting themselves like as if they need to be noticed and acknowledged right now. So Karma on the left hand side, the white one, she started coming around maybe about a week ago, and so she came around first, and she's kind of, I see her as this like really grounded basis for the reading, and then since she's been coming around, punk rock started coming around about 4 days ago. So they're the two that hang out with me regularly, but he always kind of comes up on top. So I understand that as karma is really like an energy that is in the basis of our life right now, and I'm going to talk about karma in a second. But she's really kind of coming in slow and steady and really grounded, this energy of karma, and then punk rock is the one that's really on top and amplifying the karma and making it happen for us. So let me get a little bit into karma. So my new chickens are concepts that I feel like are beyond, it's beyond the drama. This is like the real good stuff, the magic chicken deck. And karma, people really have a misunderstanding of karma. Everybody says when something happens, oh, it's your karma, and karma really has not hit yet, because we're doing our dharma, we're doing our work in service. No one's getting what they deserve right now. I barely ever see it. I mean, maybe you could see like 2% of what someone gives out 100% returns, but that 2% is not matching up to that 100% at all. And we have our internal karma happening, where we have this internal experience of our karma always, which is if we're doing good, we feel it good. If we're doing bad, we feel it bad. But this has no influence whatsoever on the outside world. We are completely not in control of the outside world, and it's the opposites that are attracting. So let me just read here what I have written up for karma. Karma is the intention of your action. Karma is your cause and the effect that you have in the world around you. The energies that get returned to their creator as the darkness, ignorance, and evils are banished. So when we're in a world right now where the darkness and the evils, they're really dominant right now, and as much as I have to always stay in the light. I'm always in the light, but I know that external to me, there's a lot of darkness out there, and it's really in the physical world. It has a major dominance in the power. And as much as we wish God was totally manifest and present, God needs to come through humanity. And this is when we hit the light, when we start to bring the light into the earth, when we bring the light through humanity, and we acknowledge the light within others. And when this light comes about and pushes out that darkness, that's when karma will hit and we get what we deserve. We'll get our acknowledgement. So let me continue reading, but I just wanted to stop right there because that's what people don't understand. You know, these new age people that believe in the law of attraction, the way they frame it is like, you know, that if you see all light, it is all light, and you make it all light. And that is true to a degree in your internal world, but, you know, we have an external world too, you know, and we need to interact with that and really care about it and wake up to that external world, because that external world is something we need to acknowledge and deal with in this day and age, because a lot of, you know, we're at a turning point, and we need to help our planet and help that external world out and look at it and see what's wrong, and spread the light and be the light, and, you know, bring that light in. But we need to acknowledge the level of light right now is not very much, which means the level of karma is not very much. We're not really getting what we deserve. You know, the people who are putting out a lot of negative are getting really positive results in the external world. People are putting out a lot of positive, they're getting a lot of negative results in the external world. There's no correlation between the external world and the internal world at all. So that's because we're in the darkness now, and we need to move into the light. And so as we move into the light, we begin to receive our karma. So this is the next sentence. As the light within humanity grows, karma begins its return. Karma is named after the Indian word translated in many religious texts as having different meanings. So the meaning I ascribe to her is the inner nature that it has not been rewarded yet, but in our final days and the eternal everlasting existence, this inner nature is honored by all. For good or for ill, if you get karma, realize that the evolution of humanity has not yet hit the point of honor or recognitions of your intentions, your actions, your causes, and thus you have not received in return the effects as you have provided them for the world. And deeds, love, conscious love, support, care, and other intentions that fuel action are still in a state of imbalance without equal measures or exchanges. People might have moment graces of karma returned in small degree, where when we hit light in the world, we receive that light back. But in the world right now, we really can't find that much light. There's not that much light out there. And that's what we need to wake up to. And when we do see that light, we get that return. But we need to encounter the light within everybody, and you know, try and not encounter the darkness. You know, if we can, the same person can, you know, one person can give out both light and darkness. So it's like, how do we only connect to that light, and then when that darkness comes in, we get out of there. Don't, you know, that's when we need to remove ourselves from the situation. And it's not us. It's not that we deserve it. It's just that it happens to exist in people, you know. So, okay, I diverted from the reading again, but okay. So we all experience karma in our minds, in our hearts, in our personal connection with the highest realms. We all experience this, but the planet Earth has barely begun its return of heart and soul to the mirror back. To mirror back the one it gives out. So when karmic return happens, human life will be fully in the light of divine mind and body. And what one has offered to the world throughout the whole of their existence will be known, and it will be reciprocated. Be patient. Enlightenment and karmic returns are coming. Your work is acknowledged by the ultimate judge and will be eventually will be everlasting and honored by all. So, be patient with karma, and don't get sucked into people's, BS about you deserve something because you're given your 5,000,000% and you're getting 2% back, and they say, oh, well, that's what you deserve. It's just obnoxious. And you know what's in your heart, and you know what your cause is. You know your intentions. And at some point when the light becomes present on this planet within all the people, you will be honored for everything you have done to make an influence. So now to the right side we have punk rock. Now punk rock, this is an interesting combination because punk rock, he's a cool dude. And I know in my life I received more karmic returns when I ran that energy of punk rock, and I understand now. Punk rock sitting on top, he's always sitting up by my shoulders, and karma's always by my feet. And to have that punk rock energy, you really can banish the darkness. It has a strength where it can banish the darkness and bring in that light to bring in that karmic return. So let me read punk rock. Punk rock is rebellious expression, not caring about others' judgments or opinions, being strong in your sense of self and your rights, singing or voicing your heart and soul. Punk rock is unique and beautiful in his appearance, full of different colors and patterns. If you receive punk rock in your reading, it means that you need to care less about other people's petty opinions, which always have different origin than the person the opinions are projected onto. So all of the great artists and expressions of humanity that thrive, they thrive not because everyone completely supports them, but rather because the artist knows better than to let the other people's problems stop them from their own rightful offerings and success. Punk rock is about having tough skin to bypass the ignorance that is misplaced and misguided. So be free in your own right. Everyone has an important audience that specifically fits with your song, your voice, and loves your expression. Be you for the people who need you. So that is a very powerful combination, and I do see how that is really working for people, or how that can really work for people. And I do see, actually, it does seem very slow and steady, but it does seem to be coming in as this karmic wave. This is like an enlightenment of humanity. This is a bringing more light onto this planet, and really acknowledging people. And the light gives strength. The light gives strength for truth. And when we have the strength for the truth, then people aren't catering towards the person having a mental fit and screaming the loudest. Those are the people who tend to get the attention or the promotions in this world, is those people who have the fits, because everybody wants to just keep them quiet and please them. And it's a human tendency to really put the band-aid on and avoid the actual work. And the actual work is dharma, and that's when we're in the dark. So right now we're doing our dharma. Dharma is to gain that strength, to let that person have their temper tantrum and learn how to contain that and remove it from the work area, from the social area, where you don't allow it to have power, but you contain it, and you don't let it grow or offend or obstruct or cause problems. So right now we're in the dharma phase. She stayed out last night for some reason. I don't know why, but I was not happy to see her outside this morning. I know she stayed up in the little perch, but so she's also kind of when a chicken stays out, they decide not to go to bed at night. It seems like they need a removal. They need to have a pause. So we have this pause in the work and the service, where we need to understand what we're doing here with our work and our service. And we need to run this punk rock energy and really kind of get into that essence of ourself, that divine expression. And people always want to kill the divine expression, so don't let them. Have your divine expression. It's not hurting anybody. It's your heart and your soul expressing itself. So allow your heart and your soul to have its expression, and that brings in the karma. That brings in the returns. That brings in, the recognition of who you are in your expression, in your heart and your soul. And so anyway, yeah, I mean, I guess that's about it for the reading, but it's really, I guess, dominantly about running that punk rock energy and then allowing this karmic return to happen. Allow the light to come in. Allow karma to set in, because we really need karma. We need karma to set in. We need people in their light and their love and their heart to be acknowledged, and we need to start shutting down the people who are aggressive and controlling. And don't let them be aggressive and controlling. We need the light to set in and have that gentle heart acknowledged and expressed. So the karma is slow and steady coming in right now, and to enhance that, we have that punk rock energy where you sing that heart and you voice your soul, and you have your expression, and you don't let people's games throw you off. I mean, if someone is attacking you for your own artistic expression, then that's their problem. And if you let that get to you, then it's going to slow down the light coming in, and you want the light to come in. So don't let those people banish your light. Don't let those people take from your light. Allow your light to shine, and use that punk rock energy to just really be that rebel without a cause. But actually, the rebel has a really beautiful and amazing cause. So anyway, it's a nice little message that I've been enjoying with the chickens, karma, and punk rock here. So anyway, that is your reading for today, and geez, we're on about 18 minutes. I guess that didn't go quicker. We only had 2 cards, but it's a new deck. So okay, I will see you all again tomorrow. Thanks very much for watching. Take care.